Welcome back to another edition of Idology, your weekly American Idol recap show that would never turn Chris Allen's face to the back of the stage. We can't go wrong. I'm here with season 6 standout Melinda Doolittle, and we're going to talk about the shocking elimination of Colton Dixon during Top 7 Part 2 week.
Colton.
I 100% knew it was Colton in my gut the minute they said another shocking exit. I was like,
how did you know?
Well, I feel like this was the week where JLO, Randy, and Steven decided to make the call between Phillip and Colton. And I've got to say, I thought Bad Romance was one of his best performances of the season. It's weird because I started the season vastly preferring Phillip to Colton, and slowly but surely have been enjoying Colton more and more and enjoying Phillip less and less. And just at the point where I thought I liked Colton more than Phillip, he's gone.
I will say when he got to September, in the second half of the show, I was kind of like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
But when I went back and watched it, I actually really liked that too.
I've liked September less and less the more I've listened to it, but I've got to say, the whole second half of the show for me was problematic. I was really enjoying the first half, the now part, but when they went to then, the wheels kind of came off the bus. Let's get real for a minute though, and this is a very tough question to ask and for me to answer, but if Colton didn't deserve to go home this week, who should have gone home in his place? You want me to answer it first?
You go.
It's hard for me to make Hollie walk the plank after rolling in the deep because she stepped it up and she did get looser. Go ahead and show me out and I'll stop it. But I feel like she's kind of the new recruit who just came in for boot camp and she's about to be sent out on a Navy SEAL mission and she's not ready for that mission yet. And I think Son of a Preacher Man proved that. This is a song that's about a woman looking back on her sexual awakening. Let's be honest about it. It was very much DeAndre Only the Good Die Young, like a kid singing a song and doesn't really know what it's about. I don't care if you're on pitch, if you don't know what you're singing about, that's a problem.
Maybe she's like a new recruit and everything, and I love how you're sticking with the SEAL. She's a Navy SEAL, but
I didn't even realize I did that. Last week she was a clubbed SEAL, this week.
She's a Navy SEAL. This time she was singing the living daylights out of the songs, but actually relaxing in it. And that's all I ever wanted to see her do. So my person, I hate to say this, my person actually was Phillip.
We love making you be mean. We love making you be mean on this show.
It's so not okay.
I know I've been advocating sing Usher, take an R&B song and turn it on its head, but he put the bad in You Got It Bad for me. But you keep on thinking about somebody else.
I just was not feeling either performance, really. My favorite part of Phillip this week was,
hey, what's your number? Your daddy let you date?
Then I was like, oh wait, he can stay.
That might be the moment that Phillip won the competition, because that was just, that was not right, but it was okay.
I have to go to him.
No, woman.
And the other thing that really bugged the crap out of me this week was Randy.
When Al Green, it was just so,
I could put a period right there, but I will continue the sentence. Randy saying,
this year, guys, we have a true artist on the stage.
Number one, Chris Allen was in the audience at the time.
Yeah.
Number two, this is a program that for 5 or 6 seasons now has been waving this flag saying that artists are male, white, and play guitar. I regret to inform you, Melinda Doolittle, but you are not an artist.
I can't even comment.
What a douche.
There are a lot of contestants on that stage this season that are true artists.
Thank you.
That he was just knocking. I mean, everybody's getting up there being an artist on that stage, and he really just invalidated all of them.
Whether or not you're an Elise fan,
You could be sure.
or a Phillip fan, or a Skylar fan, or a Joshua fan, you know, any one of those 7,
That it will only get better.
they're all really good and they've been performing really well. And I know we nitpick here every week about the little minor discrepancies and problems in their performances, but they're all pretty good.
Yes.
Let's talk about Jessica for a second, because this is a contestant that you were a little worried might be sent home 2 weeks in a row. Had she performed Fallen last, I wouldn't have been worried about her at all, but she ended with Try a Little Tenderness, and that did make me just like 10% worried.
I loved Fallen, and I loved that she did runs that Alicia Keys could never do, so she added a taste of Jessica in there.
Then when she hit Try a Little Tenderness, it went all wrong.
She hit all the notes. I just wish she would have pitched it just a little bit lower. I feel like then it wouldn't have sounded like she was screaming some of the song at us. But you know what though? It did it almost took me back to her ponytail days, because she was really gritty then and kind of throwing her hair. I feel like maybe there's a balance in there that she's getting close to that maybe next week we're gonna hear.
We've got 3 other contestants left to discuss. We've got Joshua, Elise, and Skylar, and I'm just wondering, as we're thinking about final 3, what do they need to do? And I would say with Elise, I think attitude is gonna be a major issue. I don't know what she was thinking on results night.
Ryan kind of set her up with that question just a little bit.
Do you think that Jimmy or the judges are harder on you than anyone else?
I was
course.
like, please say no, please say no, please say no.
Yeah, definitely.
Why do you think that is?
She has experienced something on the stage with the judges that no one else has.
You were having an emotional rehearsal today, weren't you?
Why don't you cry over your terminally ill dog?
It's like when you went to cry earlier and you were like, oh, no, I'm not gonna cry about my dog.
Nobody's done that to Skylar. No one asked her how she feels when she shoots a deer. No one has said to Joshua, like, cry a little bit the way you did when you were forced to ride a plane for the first time. How did it feel?
They want to know that you feel things, that you're a person.
I understand that that's gonna make you feel like, you know what, JLO?
Pick your body up and drop it on the
Leaving now.
Where's the real person when you're performing? Because we don't even hear your real voice, lady.
Questions? Comments?
But I think from a strategy standpoint, and you always have to be thinking about strategy,
It definitely is disheartening a little bit because I feel like I've worked so hard.
you are not going to pick up a single new voter by playing the woe is me card when you were not spot on the night before.
Oh, you got to get it on.
That song did not work for her, and it made me so sad because she had a great first half.
No one was gorgeous. From the dress to the fan to the vocal, everything about it worked. Let's talk about Joshua for a minute. Standing ovation central. Nobody noticed that he messed up the ending to I Believe? Like, badly messed up the ending to I Believe. You see, I waited all my...
Even I could come out of my Joshua adoration and be like, that was not how it was supposed to end, and not one of the 3 judges noticed that.
You could sing the phone book. Literally.
But he still kind of sang the heck out of that song.
I didn't like A Change Is Gonna Come as much. I didn't feel Joshua down to the gut the way that I normally do. There was something about that vocal that just seemed a little bit flat.
He sang them both amazingly well in my book, but they were kind of the same. So I'm hoping that next week when he's got 2 songs or whatever, that he's got an upbeat and then a ballad.
Yeah, because it was kind of like getting a stack of pancakes and being like, ooh, pancakes.
I can see it in the stars across the sky.
And then somebody comes out with another stack of pancakes and you're kind of like, oh, pancakes. That's kind of how I felt. Let's talk Skylar for a minute. To me, the gold sparks falling down at the end of Born This Way was a little bit of foreshadowing for a finale.
I was born this way.
I would pay money to go to her concert and see that, especially if that hot fiddler is part of the equation.
I'm positive that she did a great job. I just didn't quite notice her completely because that guy.
Does his daddy let him date Melinda? That's the question. Her second performance, Heard It Through the Grapevine, I don't know if it was her greatest vocal of the season. I'm willing to say that. But the conviction to do Heard It Through the Grapevine like that, and it was sort of like gutsy in a Christy Lee Cook taking on 8 days a week way, but it wasn't catastrophic.
I actually loved Skylar on both performances this week because she took songs that just in no way were country and just flipped them.
I'm on the right track, baby.
It was almost like something an artist would do.
Yes.
Except for we know she can't be an artist.
She does play the guitar.
She does play the
white.
guitar. She's got 2 out of 3. She's white and she plays the guitar. Too bad about being a lady.
Yeah.
Too bad for her.
That's for you.
She was just born that way.